Wait, I am confused. Did Jasmine know Mr. Ibu wasn't going to survive or something? Because I was on TikTok, trying to search for Mr. Ibu's TikTok account on TikTok. Because Mr. Ibu has over 1 million followers on TikTok. So I was not searching for that account. I couldn't find Mr. Ibu's account on TikTok. I found search. Could you believe that Jasmine changed Mr. Ibu's account, TikTok account to her own? She changed it to her own. Look at this is the new name now. She changed it to her own name. And I'm wondering, what is going on? She even deleted Mr. Ibu's videos on that TikTok account. I now search for Jasmine's own. Jasmine has her own personal account. This is it. She has 1.3 million followers. Now, Mr. Ibu, so she now changed Mr. Ibu's own. She changed it to her own name, Jasmine underscore life. And I'm wondering, why? What is going on? Did she know that the man was not going to survive? Because why would she change it? That was so sudden. Like, why? I was really shocked. What is her game? What is her aim? Why? It is well. Mr. Ibu, may he so rest in peace. May he so rest in peace. For her to even go and change Mr. Ibu's account to her own name.
Okay, so this will come as a shock to a lot of people who are watching this particular video. We give you an update about the sad demise of the late Mr. John Okafor, aka Mr. Ibu. So apparently, yesterday, if you were following this particular platform, if you really were following the news on this particular platform, you did realize that I did say that this Mr. Ibu's death is going to open a can of worms. And just a day or barely 24 hours after his death, the can of worms have already been opened and the worms are crawling out. And one particular issue which is trending on social media is the issue about this particular lady that we are talking about, Jasmine. So the lady you are watching on the screens together with Mr. Ibu when he was alive apparently is Mr. Ibu's so-called adopted daughter. But before Mr. Ibu died, he had a fallout with this lady because apparently this lady had married his son. So let's say it's Mr. Ibu's daughter-in-law somehow, but the fallout happened when Mr. Ibu, after his first surgery, came out and reported both his son, his biological son, and this lady Jasmine to the police, saying that these two people conspired to fraud him of the proceeds that were given to him or donated by fans all over the world. And apparently police took action and arrested Jasmine together with her then husband, or Mr. Ibu's son. Now we'll be putting few things on the screens. For those of you who've not been following the issue, we want to seem so transparent in this particular reportage, so we'll try as much as possible and report what the Punch NG just said about this whole arrest. And even after that, we will start looking into, or we start diving straight into the issue as to why Mr. Ibu issue has now generated a whole lot of buzz, and even why Jasmine has taken over TikTok and deleted Mr. Ibu's accounts. And for all the wrong reasons, people are angry and saying that he just died a day ago. Let the accounts be there for like a year, then you can change it because he's no more. You want to make use of that page, but he died less than 24 hours. You've started already rushing for the things that belong to this particular man. Now take a look at what is on the screen. This came from the Punch, or reported this I think just a month ago, and it says here, please arrest Mr. Ibu's son, adopted daughter, for fraud. So let's read the details into this particular thing. As you can see on the screen, so it's coming from the Punch .ng, the Punch newspaper in Nigeria, Lagos, and you can see it on the screen. So let's look at this critically, or let's look at the information that the Punch provided in this particular article. So when we are reading, it says the Nigerian police, through its force criminal investigation intelligence department in Ikoyi, Lagos State, has arrested Oyibuchi Okafor and Jasmine Okigewu for allegedly conspiring and defrauding Mr. John Okafor, popularly known as Mr. Ibu, of 55 million naira. So for those of you who are watching who are outside the country and you are wondering what really happened, so as I said, Mr. Ibu himself did report the case to police, and he was saying that his son has conspired to actually take some money from him, and the monies which were meant to be donated for his surgery and so forth, and the money in total was 55 million naira or even more. And if you should convert this particular 55 million naira to dollars, it is somewhere around 40 or 50,000 dollars. So let's say around, approximately, if I'm adjusting inflation, around like 35 to 40,000 dollars. And this is what Mr. Ibu reported to the police. Now again, it says in a press statement on Thursday, the FCID disclosed that they had acted on a petition from Diamond Waves Law on behalf of Mr. Ibu's wife Stella, alleging the actor's son Oyebuchi and Valentine Okafor, along with his adopted daughter Jasmine Okegegu, conspired to defraud Mr. Ibu. So apparently they are saying that Mr. Ibu's adopted daughter had done this. Again, it says the police statement issued by the spokesperson ASP Mayegun Amina read, investigation into the case established that as part efforts to fund his medical bills, Mr. Ibu launched a public fundraising initiative and attracted donations from his fans, entertainment industry players, and other well-spirited members of the public into a bank account which he publicized and dedicated for the purpose. The FCID revealed that Oyebuchi and Jasmine manipulated Stella, took possession of Mr. Ibu's phone, and hacked into the banking details. So the case is that Mr. Ibu's wife was kind of manipulated. That is what he alleged, or that is what the law firm alleged. The law firm who actually filed a complaint on behalf of John Okafor. They are saying that Mr. Ibu's wife was manipulated by Jasmine, and also that's the adopted daughter of Mr. Ibu and Mr. Ibu's son, and they took details of the bank accounts, went inside there and did whatever they wanted to do. Again, it states here that they were said to have reinstalled the banking app, transferred 55 million naira from donations, and plan to escape from the country after a sham marriage. Again, the police said 10 million has been recovered from the suspects and they have been charged with conspiracy and stealing at the Chief Magistrate Court 1 Yaba. And it says they were said to have been granted bail, and the case has been adjourned to March 11. So you see, the case is already in court, but Mr. Ibu is dead. But even though Mr. Ibu is dead, this is a case of fraud. Mr. Ibu launched a campaign or investigation, or perhaps reported them, so they could still be prosecuted. And if Jasmine is doing this during the time that Mr. Ibu is dead, trying to take his account and change the names, it says a lot, and that is not really going to help her case. Again, it says here that the case has also been forwarded to the Office of Director of the Public Prosecution for legal advice. The Punch reported in October 2023, Mr. Ibu had undergone multiple surgeries and was seeking further treatment abroad, and his family expressing gratitude for the donations received from his fans. So clearly, this is exactly what has generated all the buzz that people are saying barely a day after Mr. Ibu's death, his properties and stuff have already people have started already fighting over it. Common TikTok accounts name has been changed already. We should be careful with people around us when we are alive. We'll give you more updates as all of these events unfold.